Yeah, tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same, boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like she might get this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand on tennis. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same.
Yo, we are back. Episode 80 of season 2 of the Not the Same podcast sports show. Not the Same sports show.
Sports show.
Hosted by this one word. See, Micah, that one word
man.
over there, Mr. Rob Redeem. We're glad, gracious, and very, 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 very happy to be back with y'all for another sports show. Listen, man, if you're watching us right now on YouTube, Facebook, pirated stream, bootleg, whatever you did, man, number one, hit that like button. Number 2, hit the subscribe button. And lastly, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live, as we are right now.
Yeah, man. We want to give a shout out to our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same sports show, MTMB's Famo, Life Show TV,
Yes,
and
sir.
His Hop Podcast and Radio Network, and RYC Break News. Those are the rebroadcasters of the Not the Same sports show. So I know normally I go through this whole list of people, but I'm only listening to folks that play the sports show. That's all we doing tonight. Shout out to our sneaker peekers. I just don't feel like going down the list. Come tomorrow and I say everybody's name. Today, only the sports show folks. Our MTMB Sports Famo, Life Show TV, RYC Praise News, and His Hop Radio and Podcast Network. I can appreciate it. What's going on, D? How you doing, sis?
Absolutely, man. Listen, do us a favor once again. If you did not see it earlier, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to Not the Same Podcast. Just like about 5 new people did this week here recently, man. Be like them and go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. Don't wait. Don't hold up. You know what I'm saying? Because we putting out good content. Trust me, it's 3 live shows a week, 3 live shows every other week, 2 live shows every week. Videos posted at least 3-4 times a week. Look, we're going to keep content going before your face, as well as Bible studies, content, video, all the things. You know what I'm saying? We trying to keep this thing popping, man. So, hey, stay with us, man. Stay locked in.
For
stay with us.
sure. Because we got a lot to talk about tonight coming into the sports show, man. Man. Let's get it.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get with the What's Poppin' segment. Somebody tell me what's poppin'. All right, What's Poppin' segment. We start with the NFL latest news, and we go with the top 10. Top 10.
Let's go straight to them power rankings, bro.
We'll do the power rankings as well as our impress and depress during this section.
Hey, look, power rankings, as you can see right now. What up, Dom? Hey, number 1, the Colts. Number 2, Lions. Number 3, Eagles. The Bills at number 4. The Bucks at number 5. Chiefs, number 6. Packers at number 7. Rams, Broncos, and Patriots. That's how. That's the power rankings that C got up there. Oddly enough, this is what I was talking about on one of my soapboxes. I'm gonna read the power rankings that NFL.com put out there, because I know, depending if you go to ESPN, it all depends. But this is what NFL.com has. The Lions at number 1. I can agree with that. Colts at number 2. That's interchangeable. They have the Chiefs at number 3. Trash. Packers at number 4, followed by the Eagles, Seahawks, Rams, Bucks, Bills, and Broncos. That's the way they have things going.
So they don't have the Patriots in their top 10?
They don't have the Patriots in their top 10. And that's what I talk about, the power rankings being a matter of opinion when it comes to the power rankings. I actually like what C got up there, and I'm going to roll with that one. But speaking of Lions being in that interchangeable 1 and 2 spot, they decided to lock up Aiden Hutchinson, man. 4-year, $180 million extension. The defensive line, Aiden Hutchinson, give him his money. giving him his bag, his money. I don't know how much is guaranteed, but we all know how that goes when it comes to football, man. A lot of that stuff, you'll get like the 188, they may give you 80 guaranteed, then the rest of it be all incentives. You got to get sacks and so many tackles, and that's how that normally goes with them big contracts, if y'all didn't know. So that's why these brothers be trying to get on that field as much as they possibly can. Vikings lost Carson Wentz last week, but then turn around, McCarthy looks like he'll be ready to play against the Lions this weekend.
Just magically. Ain't that interesting?
Yeah. So all of a sudden now, here I come. I'm going to play against the Lions. Of course you are.
Save the day.
Yeah. Oh, my. Going to NFL injury, man. Look, the Giants, I get it. Their record ain't the best this season. Looking at the Giants, they're 2-6, but they were exciting once, once the rookie quarterback got in and they set Russ down. So Dart, he doing his thing. But I'm gonna tell you somebody who was interesting to me, and he gone for the season, man. Scatterbo. Cam Scatterbo is gonna be out, the running back. Let me tell you something. This one where it got hurt for real. This one where it had a dislocated ankle, a fibula fracture, and a deltoid ligament rupture. Like, no matter how you looked at it, that one was going to sit down. He gone.
His
foot
gone was
for
the whole
season,
wrong
man.
direction, like old boy for the Celtics that year, the first game. I can't remember the white dude's name for the Celtics, but his foot was the same way. Scatterbo still trying to get up and play. Football players different, bro. Like
they different, bro.
They kind of like hockey players, man.
Yeah,
like, they just don't feel pain, bro.
Sports cats that's different, and that's hockey and football. Yeah, them cats be ready to go back out there and ready to go. But again, Scatterbo probably has some stuff like, dang, man, I was right here to get this incentive kick-in bonus, especially me being, he a rookie, right? Mm-hmm. So, rookie bonuses, he's not going to even get a chance to get that, bro. So, Dodge starting the Scat Pack. Yeah, that's I like the nicknames. I ain't even heard that one, but that's a good one, Dom. Like I said, Carson Wentz, he's out. Falcons quarterback Penix is day-to-day with a knee injury. He may not play against the Patriots. I'm going to get on them in a minute. Commanders, they just can't shake the injury bug, man. Like, Daniels is maybe out this week coming up, but then they just lost their wide receiver, Terry McLaurin also, so he's out. Now, I will say this. At the beginning, when we started talking NFL football, I said I felt like the Commanders was going to win that NFC East. If, this was what I said, bearing no injuries.
Yeah.
Well,
bearing plenty of injuries that they have sustained. They ain't winning nothing.
Nope. They 3-5, and they gonna mess around and fall behind the Giants, man. If the Giants can get their stuff together. You got anything on this NFL news before we go to Impress Depress, bro?
Nah, man. The Colts are very, very impressive to me. We'll get to more of that Impress and Depress, man. Patriots, man. I don't care. They're showing me something. You know what I'm saying? I did not expect that, but them having a real coach is making a difference. It's one of the biggest things. Having a real coach, some type of culture and all that is playing very good. And also, man, I'm so disappointed for the Giants because your son was making a joke about Dodge, Dart, and Scat Pat, man. Listen, they were a very exciting team, man. Jackson Dart, look, he ain't great, but he exciting. You know what I'm saying? He ain't learned how to slide yet, you know, because dudes be young, they think they're invincible. Slide, first of all, one word. And then number two, man, I think they got a good future, man, because next year when Malik Neighbors come back, they had a wide receiver, they had a running back, and they're going to have a quarterback. They're going to be some trouble for the NFC next year.
So I'm going to go to this comment before we go to Impress.
Go ahead, bro.
Yes, Hagens. On the first 2 weeks, I said, hey, don't be surprised if Daniels and them could win the NFC East. I didn't say the Super Bowl, and I did say I stressed that. I didn't say the Super Bowl. What I said was they could win the NFC East. You dig what I mean? And that's a big difference. So, but your boys got it together. They 6-2. Fly Eagles fly. Let's go ahead and go to this AFC. Impress Depress NFL, bro.
All right, let's start with the NFC. Who are you impressed with in the NFC, sir?
In the NFC, I'm impressed with the Packers, man. They've won their last 3 games, and they truly showed growth from that game against the Cowboys when neither one of them one words could win. So I'm impressed with the Green Bay Packers, bro.
Yeah, Packers are good. I got to give it to the Eagles, man. They winning ugly. You know what I'm saying? I think Hagens, as an Eagles fan, would agree with me. They haven't been playing well. They're still winning. You know what I'm saying? That means there's so much talent on that team. They have a great general manager that picks all kind of talent, which is great for them, man. But they offense ain't beautiful. Defense ain't beautiful. The running back Saquon Barkley ain't been doing what he did last season. They still 6-2 on these boys. So I'm gonna say I'm impressed with them.
For sure. Yeah.
All right, D-Press in the NFC, bro.
Man, let me tell you something. The most inconsistent team in the NFL right now is the Atlanta Falcons. And I am they like the middle of the road squad. They beat the Bills. That was their high. You dig what I mean? But then they lost against the Commanders 30-0. I mean, the Panthers 30-0. You know what I mean? They beat, and last week they lose against the Dolphins 34-10. And Tua can't hit a wide open dump truck, but yet and still he looked like the Tua that came out of Alabama. Like I just don't. I don't get it, man. I'm depressed with the Falcons.
I'm depressed with the Washington Commanders. Yes, I understand there's injuries and all that, man, but they had all the hype, all the buzz. People were ranking Jalen Daniels better than Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? That's how much props. They was doing the same thing they doing the C.J. Stroud. They was doing with Jayden Daniels. And
they were.
You got to prove it more than 1 year. You know what I'm saying? I understand he's been injured. I understand he's been injured. I understand that team has been injured, but that team was good enough to get almost to the Super Bowl last year. That team ain't that much different. And, you know, it's disappointing, bro. Now, there's some other sorry teams in the NFC, man, but I mean, I'm not going to talk about the Saints, the Aints. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to talk about the Cardinals. I'm also disappointed in the Giants, but I'm not disappointed the Giants played bad. I'm just disappointed they got hurt because they were so exciting. Go ahead, bro. Impress in the AFC.
In the AFC, I got to go with the Broncos. Look, I'm sorry for picking the Cowboys against y'all. And look, check this out. They lead the AFC with West with 6-2 and have won 5 straight. I wasn't paying attention to that. We so busy making jokes about, you know, the grown man rookie that we don't realize that, look, 5 straight, that's for real right there, bro. Like, and they not in a sorry division, bro. We talking about the AFC West. They above Chargers and the Chiefs. They 6-2. Chiefs and Chargers are 5-3. We'll see what happened down the stretch. But they on a 5-game winning streak.
No, Broncos are good. Broncos got a very good defense, and Bo Nix is looking good as a quarterback. He's not great, but he's very good. And one thing I can never take from him, that boy a winner. And we said this before about the quarterback for the Vikings that got hurt, the little young guy. Winners make a difference, man. Bo Nix is a winner. I mean, he our age, but he a winner. Right. He our age and got definitely more kids than me and more kids than Rob. You know what I'm saying? He out there doing, I forgot that quarterback used to be the quarterback for the Chargers back in the day, had all them kids. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback, real good quarterback, played for the Chargers when they was in San Diego. You know what I'm talking about.
I can't think of what they was playing.
One of y'all put
Thomason was LaDainian Thomason was the running back.
Yeah, way back in the day.
I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of his
big neck dude. Anyway, one of y'all put it in the chat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But he's anyway, that quarterback is good. I think the Broncos are very, very good. Okay, we on Impress in the AFC, man. I got to say, I'm gonna go with the Patriots, man. Who called the Patriots being 6-2 other than?
Rivers.
Yeah, thank you, Don. Other than Mr. G, nobody else in this world, Craig, ever would say the Patriots be 6-2 right now. You know what I'm saying? I understand they got a new coach, and I thought that coach was good when he coached the Titans. I ain't think that one word was that good. I think what it shows that Drake May he's legit. He's a legit quarterback for them. Man. Yep, he's legit.
And they lead the AFC East, man. They 6-2. They got the Bills behind them, but the Patriots on a 5-game winning streak, just like the Broncos. So you could have. Neither one of them is a bad choice on your Impress.
My close second, very, very close second. I was really debating on doing them or the Patriots, the Colts. 7-1 and 7-1 one word. I don't care if they had a soft schedule, dog.
You look at it.
Get that out of my face. 7-1, dog. They the only team in the NFL got 7 wins right now. So
the best team
with a quarterback that the Giants threw away. With a throwaway quarterback that we didn't think was good, that thought was overpaid. One of the main reasons that Saquon Barkley is an Eagle right now is because that quarterback, Daniel Jones, got paid with that quarterback. And they set down Anthony Richardson, athletic but dumb. I ain't gonna call him dumb. Athletic but not smart. But athletic. And athletic don't win you games as a quarterback. You can be athlete, but you got to be accurate as well. You need to be another A,
Yeah.
accurate, and smart.
Right.
Yeah,
And not the other A.
Yeah. Be careful. That's for a different. Hey, that's for not the same sports show after dark. That's the Patreon episode coming soon one day. You pay a little extra, you get the real. The depress of the AFC, bro.
The Bengals defense, bro. After going on to lose 39-38 to the Jets, giving them their first win. Look, the Bengals defense gave up 23 points in the fourth quarter, if I'm not mistaken, in that game.
Yeah.
They just get to the Jets, bro. Now, shout out to Justin Fields. He had one of them come to Jesus moments, if you will, where he went to a closet, started crying.
Oh, yeah.
And he had to wake up. He manned up.
Saved people know what he was talking about. Other people were making fun of him, but I understood exactly what he meant.
I understood exactly what he meant. And he probably lost his way a little bit. That man went in that closet, got in his war room and shedded some tears and sang some praise, repented, and came back out. Now I ain't saying they're about to make the playoffs, but as a man, and like you said, you know what I'm saying? As a man of God, you know what that was all about. And so salute to Justin Fields. But come on, Bengals, y'all was up. Y'all defense just started saying, there you go. You want to score us over there.
Right. All right, I'm depressed in the AFC, man. I'm sorry, my team. I'm a new fan, Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm highly depressed with the Steelers because old Aaron Rodgers is playing good enough on offense. They got a good wide receiver, but their defense, they are known for defense. They got millions of dollars invested in their defense, and they are just totally, they should not be that bad. They're losing games because of their defense. Not just interceptions, not just because, but they was winning. Not just because Aaron Rodgers is old. It's the defense, period. It's kind of like the Cowboys. Cowboys would be good. Their offense is ridiculous, and their defense is just like the Steelers. And the Steelers should be 5-2 right now, and now they're 4-3, and they'll mess around and be a 500 team. Now, they don't mess around win the division still because their division
they're 4-3 right now. The next person is Bengals, Ravens, and Browns. That's crazy. At 4-3,
so they don't win the division to get to the playoffs, but they're not good.
Right.
They're not good. All right, bro. Oh, boy.
College time.
I picked the wrong time to become a Steelers fan, but I'm going to stick with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stick with it. It's my first NFL team I ever called my team. All right. College football top 10. I got you on this one, bro. Number 1, Ohio State. Give my brother a rest here. Number 2, Indiana. Number 3, Texas A&M. Number 4, Alabama. We got it right this time. Number 5, Georgia. Rob's Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia Bulldogs. Number 6, Oregon. Number 7, Ole Miss, surprisingly. Number 8, Georgia Tech. Number 9, Vanderbilt. Number 10, BYU. Before you start, the fact that Vanderbilt is in the top 10 is a miracle. A miracle. Vanderbilt is good. They not play good. No, they good. They got a real good quarterback. He eye height, but he tough. He play ball, man. He very, very good. Like he's short, but can throw that ball. He don't get tackled a lot. Like Drew Brees, the short king. Similar. Diego Pavia is nice, man. But anyway, go ahead, bro. My bad.
Just on this, you didn't put it up here, but actually Miami and BYU is tied for number 10 this week. They both had 1,069 votes for the 10 spot. This that bull I'm talking about. And when you look at top 25, how you gonna tie these two teams, bro? Anyhow, give it what it is. BYU up there, Brigham Young, get it up. Big top 10, 25 matchup, big top 25 matchups this week. Oklahoma versus Tennessee. Oklahoma has shown that they're good. Tennessee trying to hold on, so this should be a good one. Back to what you said about Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt faces off against number 20 Texas. And Arch Manning has been showing he all right as a quarterback. I think we forgot that he only played like 3 or 4 games last week. And
last year,
the media hyped him up and made him last year. And the media hyped him up to be the next coming or the number 1 draft pick. But this is what I wanted to say about Vanderbilt. And it's funny because it's in my notes. This is their 4th-ranked opponent in a row. They lost against Bama. Then they beat ranked LSU. They beat Mizzou. And this week they got Texas. So Vanderbilt has played their way into the top 10.
Yeah.
Like this wasn't given. This ain't the fluff stuff that we be getting. They have played their way into the top 10, man. I am very, very impressed with the way Vanderbilt is playing their games. My sleeper games this week, Two of them. My sleeper game this week is number 1 Ohio State versus Penn State. I know y'all may say why, but if you remember, Penn State was where Texas A&M at about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
they were number 3 in the country.
The coach though, but
they did.
They could be encouraged with a new coach. That's true.
I think it's going to be a sleeper game. And then number 18 South Florida versus former ranked. Oh no, that was last week. I apologize. My sleeper game is that number in Ohio State. I didn't erase that last set. I was right about that.
That's
by
all
the way.
Good. Yeah,
that's what I wanted.
Since you brought that up,
yeah.
If you watch that game, it was on ESPN. Might be on ESPN too. Very good game. My team, the Memphis Tigers, came back from 17 down in the second half and beat South Florida, number 18 South Florida. That was a very good game. Very, very good game. And I'm happy about it.
And I left the notes on there on purpose. That's why I did it, because I said number 18 South Florida versus former ranked team Memphis. Memphis has a chance to bounce back into the top 25 with this one. And I said, I think they're going to win it. And C was like, I don't know, dog.
I know. You have more faith than me, brother. My faith wasn't even a mustard seed. That John was just invisible. That boy had no faith. I was doubting. My name might as well have been Thomas. I was doubting, brother.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's funny as all know what. Hey, we don't really talk much MLB on this, man. But if y'all haven't been watching the World Series,
one second, bro. One second before we go to MLB. We got to put a LSU fired their coach. Brian Kelly was fired this past week. Mr. Family, he got fired. He actually had a winning record there, but he wasn't winning enough for LSU standards. And I can say that because the last 3 coaches they had won the national championship, including Nick Saban, Les Miles, and Orgeron, who was considered like an idiot. People thought he was like literally didn't have no sense. They all won championships at LSU because they got built-in advantages with the recruiting area. There's a lot of great talent that comes out of Louisiana and neighboring Texas, and he just didn't do good. Brian Kelly was considered a very good coach before he came there from Notre Dame and also Cincinnati. Go ahead, bro.
This is what I'm going to say about coaches nowadays. Stop saying these coaches can't coach. You want to know what's killing the coach? What's killing the coach is the transfer portal. The portal and NIL deals is killing 100%. These coaches 100%. In a sense, but it's also leveling the playing field because all these folks that you just named that won championships with LSU, boosters was putting money under the table in these guys' pockets to come down there. Like you said, they had a recruiting thing around that area. Cause hey, look, your mama, she in debt, I pay off them taxes and buy
a house
and a
for
car.
We got a house for
we got you covered. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But now that you got the transfer portal, you got to actually go out here and coach. Now, you still got your boosters, and we could pay you a little something.
Yeah.
But you got to actually go out here and coach. You can't hide behind your talent no more.
It's very true.
You just can't do it.
Yeah, and also the pay is not under the table anymore. It's public.
No.
So, they know what you're messing with. They literally got a salary cap, so to speak. It's not called a salary cap, but they got like so much money they can spend as a school. But anyway, moving on to the MLB, brother. You got it. My bad.
So, hey, you can say Shohei Ohtani on steroids if you want to.
Shohei Ohtani, man.
Yeah, him too. You can
that
say
one word. That boy almost said it.
Hey, look. Now all I'm gonna say is I'm a playoff MLB fan.
Yeah.
Game 3 came on the other day. I get up at 1:30 every morning to go to work. When I got up at 1:31 words. They were still playing baseball in the 17th inning. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Now, when I went in, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and came back out, then the Dodgers, my man hit the little walk-off home run. But Freddie Freeman, that's who hit the walk-off home run. Mr. September, they like to call him.
Yes,
but
sir.
It tied for the longest World Series game in history. And the last time the Dodgers was involved in the last one.
Yeah,
that was 7 years ago. You dig what I'm saying? They won against the Boston Red Sox. So the series is now tied 2-2. They play tonight, and I had Dodgers winning it all.
Yeah,
and we actually had the Mariners going up against the Dodgers, but the Blue Jays said otherwise. And I'll say this about the Blue Jays: this just seemed like the Cinderella story. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It seemed like the Cinderella story for the Blue Jays.
Absolutely.
It's been some good baseball. And no disrespect to my Asian guy, but he a beast, bro.
Shohei Ohtani a beast.
Yeah, he a beast, bro. He a beast.
I think we missed the NBA, man.
No, we haven't did it. It's next. We going up to it. Go ahead, bro.
Number 1, the Thunder. Number 2, the Cavs. That boy got comfortable with it. All right, number 3, the Warriors. Number 4, the Knicks. Number 5, the Nuggets. Number 6, the Spurs. They should be much higher. Number 7, the Clippers. Number 8, the Bucks. Number 9, the 76ers. And number 10, the T-Wolves.
Yeah,
man. On this top 10. I got to complain already, but go ahead, bro.
Thunder being number 1, I have absolutely no problem.
Oh, none whatsoever. No,
I do have a problem with the 76ers being at number 9.
I do too.
Because that rookie,
aren't they undefeated?
Holmgren, yeah, that rookie Holmgren, Maxey, Embiid. Listen,
you talking about Edgecombe?
Oh, Edgecombe, yeah, him.
Yeah, Edgecombe, nice. I don't know what that was.
Edgecombe, that backcourt with him and Maxey. That's going to be dangerous.
Yes, sir.
And then you bring in Embiid, letting him get the rest because, the process is just over processed at this point. But the 76ers has an opportunity. It's between them and the Knicks, in my opinion, to come out the East. The Cavs, I'm not going to sleep on the Cavs. It's just whenever the Cavs get to the playoffs, they have proven Donovan Mitchell is a beast for a game or two. And then all of a sudden he disappears. It's almost like the Harden effect, in my opinion, when it comes to Donovan Mitchell. Excellent player. All-star level. You dig what I mean? But and I feel like the Spurs should be up there. If it was going to be my choice, it would be Thunder, 76ers, Spurs, Warriors. Clippers shouldn't even be on this list. I don't even understand how the Clippers, like, if y'all seen the Clippers,
they don't look good. They look old.
Utah dogged them out.
Yeah.
And what's the name of it? And then the Golden State Warriors just dogged them out. So I don't know, bro.
Now I know this wasn't put up today, so I know it was before the Warriors game, but I would have number 2 the Spurs. Then I would have the Warriors because the Spurs are undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The Spurs are waxing basically right behind the Thunder. They are just as good. Then I would have the Warriors because the Warriors took an L. Spurs ain't took no L. And then also Spurs didn't look dominant. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Warriors are very, very good. They're very, very good. They championship contenders, in my opinion. I didn't expect it, but they are. They looking very, very good. But those Spurs are different because Wemby is on a whole nother level. Wemby is like MVP level player right now. He is not what I thought. I apologize, sir. This dude came back different. That boy went to the monk temp and burned some sage or something. Got with Kyrie or something. Then went mess with Elijah One. Then mess with KG. Made some potion and came back fire. Grew 2 more inches. That boy, that boy nice. But also on this list, man, I agree with you. 76ers should be much higher. Clippers shouldn't even be in this top 10. I don't know.
No, not at all.
Clippers shouldn't be in this top 10. And the Bucks could be higher too. The Bucks are looking very, very good. And Giannis is hooping. And they got some new dude on the I was watching last night, this little light-skinned cat shooting this thing. I ain't never heard this dude before.
Shooting it out the gym. And the other person that shouldn't be on here to me are the Knicks. The Knicks are a 500 team, man. I know y'all want to deem the Knicks because
it's straight bias, man.
Yeah, that's media bias putting the Knicks up there because you're at this point you're power ranking them for potential.
Yeah.
And potentially Karl Anthony Towns is going to get hurt again. Brunson is very brittle. I don't think y'all understand it. And Mike Brown have these boys straight just playing basketball. Like, they're not running any plays. I don't know if y'all know this or not. They're just going out there and hooping. Like, yo, this is pickup ball. Pick up, slow down. I intertwine and blah, blah, blah. And I understand what Mike is doing. He's looking at strengths. He's trying to see them in live action before he starts implementing. Mike Brown is a good coach.
Yes, he is. Yes,
he's trying to see what they look like live action before he started trying to put in a system. It's actually smart, but they 500 basketball right now.
Yeah, I agree. All right, man. That's it for our What's Poppin' segment, man. Let's get into our soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
All right, this is our soapbox segment. Me and Rob go off for 2 minutes on whatever is on our mind or on sports. As tradition, I always let my brother go first. We got time to look like this. When it's over, it's just over, one word. As tradition, like I said, I let my brother Rob go first. My brother, is you ready?
A little bit, yes.
All right.
I'm gonna let y'all know I don't know all the names. But what I will say, all of this stuff about, oh my goodness, sports is fixed. You think? We already knew sports was fixed when it came to certain things. Yeah. Saints winning the Super Bowl. Patriots winning the Super Bowl after 9/11 against a Rams team that was undefeated. You know what I mean? Not undefeated, but unstoppable. It's been plenty of the Lakers coming back on Portland all of a sudden in the ref swallowing their whistle. And the referee even came out and said, yeah, we knew the Lakers needed to get there because we were trying to esteem Shaq and Kobe the next, and Pippen had already had 6 of them. We already know that sports is fixed. What is making me mad is the fact that you're now trying to make Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier the crime mob bosses. Let me tell you something. This is a RICO case, 2 different things about the same thing. And they letting these 2 be the face and the fall guy. They said it was 34 people. I have yet to see any of the mobsters that was involved in this scandal. Yet to see any of them. But you know who I do see? NBA, whoever. Whatever your name is with NBA on it, and you got the credentials to publicly that you're constantly putting it out there. I get that it's news. I get that it's news, but where's the band of brotherhood at in this? Where's the due process? And now Chauncey not getting paid. Rozier, his stuff is going in an escrow just in case he's cleared or whatever the case may be, and he'll get the back pay. But they called them face cards. That's what they called Chauncey Billups. He was a face card. Now this one word, the face of humiliation and trying to make sure it go. Listen, everybody in the NBA know it goes down. Michael Porter Jr., Brokeback Mountain, his little brother got caught up in Canada, doing the same thing. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and now he's out the league, but who cares because he was a little small fish. Yeah. But we forget Gilbert Arenas also got choked up. Next thing you know, that boy went singing like a bird. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden, Gilbert's still doing podcasts, and now Chauncey and them getting caught up. Something ain't right here, but let it be a due process. NBA, y'all got to do better than plastering these dudes' face all over the place, and I still yet to see a mafia face on there, bro. That's trash. It's trash to me. That's my soapbox.
All right, I feel you. All right, my soapbox is on this here. I am a sports fan. I've been a sports fan all my life. Rob has been a sports fan all his life. All of us enjoy sports. Me, especially basketball. Now, just as almost as equal as football, but me, definitely 100% basketball person. Let me tell you something that has been getting on my last nerve, and I don't like this. What's getting on my last nerves is when sports fans think just the old was good, right? Other words, I was alive when Jordan was killing the league. He was cold, right? He was cold. I think he is the GOAT. I get it. I do believe he's the GOAT. I believe with all my heart he's one of the best players I ever seen. But these new dudes are good too. And it doesn't make me take away from the fact that, okay, because these new dudes are good, I can't say, or because I believe Jordan is the GOAT, and I grew up in that era and seeing NBC basketball at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Seeing NBC basketball 20 years ago when they had it back in the day, and thinking that was the only good era of basketball. Listen, dog, the scores didn't get over 100 much back then. You know what I'm saying? They literally fought in games and didn't get texts. You get what I'm saying? The games was on tape delay. Like, it wasn't the glory days. Just because you saw it during your teenage years, don't make it the glory days. Jordan was cold. Karl Malone was cold. Charles Barkley was cold. Oakley was good. You know what I'm saying? Ewing was good. Reggie Miller was good. There were some great players back then. It was a very good era. The next era with Kobe and all those guys, Garnett, Duncan, all them, there was great players during that era. That was a great era as well. You know what else is a great era that nobody wants to admit to today? Right now, there are so many skilled great players. SGA, Devin Booker. He ain't gonna never win the championship. That man cold though. You feel what I'm saying? So many great players. Look at Big Wemby. All these players. And you can say, man, Wemby couldn't play back then. Who was gonna hold him back then? We can't hold him now and everybody's athletic. So what they gonna do with all these dudes that was plumbers part-time? You know what I'm saying? And then the rest of the dudes that are good, they weren't gonna be able to stop no women. Like, what is this? And you can say, well, they just bully him all the time. You don't think he would get stronger? That's what I don't get when people talk about eras like, well, he couldn't play back then. Jordan could play now and back then. LeBron could play now and back then. Chris Paul can play now and back then. Chris Paul can shoot. You know what I'm saying? I say this and I'll wrap it up. I went long. If you love the NBA, just love the NBA. Stop getting mad about the old days. Look, you're doing what old people do. Oh, the best music was good in my day. No, it wasn't. It's just what you grew up loving. Stop it.
Yeah.
One word. All right, man, let's get out the best few segment. All right, this is the Bayview 7 when me and Rob go off for 5 minutes on subjects like you will see in a second. But before we get into that, I need you to do something very, very, very quick if you haven't done it for all the new people that just getting in. You know what I'm saying? I need you to do what you see on the screen right now. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed to Not the Same Podcast, Not the Same Sports Show. And lastly, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live as we are right now, as we have been 3 times this week. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Quit waiting, you know what I'm saying, with your sneaking peeking self. Rod didn't give y'all no props, but I know y'all sneaking and peeking. All right, brother. Let's get into the first subject of the night, which is sneaking selves. All right, which NFL team needs to make a trade the most before the trade deadline? Which NFL team needs to make a trade the most before the trade deadline? Mr. Davis.
Are we talking about in order to make the playoffs?
Yes.
Okay. Because I saw your question, but I mean, the team I feel like need to make the trade the most, I think the Cowboys need to make a move.
Yeah.
They need
agree.
something else. They need something else because you see glimpse of greatness when they're out there, like you say, that offenses. But losing Micah Parsons hurt, man, and they don't want to admit it. That hurt them. So because Dak is having a pretty good season.
One of his best.
And that defense, they need to make a trade to get somebody on that defense, man.
I agree.
You're not going to replace a Parsons, but you make that, and you could possibly make the playoffs right now. You know what I mean? But if not, you ain't sniffing the playoffs.
Right. I was going to say the Cowboys, so I'll go with my number 2. I would say the Pittsburgh Steelers. That offense is decent enough. I think they need to make 2 trades. One for another wide receiver to go on the other side of the good wide receiver they have now. They had a good wide receiver. He plays for the Cowboys. They could have kept him, George Pickens, but they let him go. So now they got one wide receiver, and the other wide receivers are all right, and they have a trash defense. They need to upgrade that defense one way or another. But they're not going to do it. I wish they would, because I think it would really, really alter the prospects of that team. Now, as for the Steelers instead of the Cowboys, Steelers are almost guaranteed getting to the playoffs because their division is so pure D Oscar the Grouch trash. But that's not the case for the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think another team that can need to make a trade. You said just Steelers, but I mean, I really don't know, man. I mean, the Jags was on fire at one point, but making a trade, what would they really need? I think the teams that really need to do something are the ones who are struggling on defense. Bless you. Like the Bengals. Bengals, after seeing what your defense did, make some trades to see who's out there. As far as your team with Steelers needing another wide receiver, the Tennessee Titans just let go of a vet. You know what I mean? He's sitting out there in free agency. I don't think he signed with nobody. Yeah. It's just decoys to put out there. You just need some serviceable hands to help on the offense. I gotta watch what I say.
Careful.
Yeah, so you need something to get out there so you could pick up some yards. Let me put it that way.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with those two, man. Because those are the only teams I think that are close to winning. Like the Chiefs. I mean, why? I think Chiefs just gotta get healthy. You know what I'm saying? Get more healthy. As their talent comes back, it'll be good. Mr. G and showed up to the building. We see.
He said he in the building.
Pat's in the house.
Give him a hand clap, brother.
Yeah, give him a hand. Listen, bro, Mr. G, you gonna hate it, brother, but we gonna show y'all love, man. We respect your team. They was one of our impressed on the Depressed, brother. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. No, I was just agreeing with you, but Mr. G, the cat's out the bag, brother. They just interviewed. They just interviewed a D lineman on SportsCenter, so it's no longer a secret, brother.
Y'all ain't
they 6-2.
Yeah. Y'all not
They're
sneaking up on nobody no more, bro.
No more sneak peeks. You dig what I mean? They know them one words is there.
Yeah, but like we said earlier, man, I really think the Cowboys, they have the assets to do that. They have the money. They need to do it. Like Jerry Jones, brother, you will never see us, but if you do, my homie, you know what I'm saying? Big money grip. Come off some of that bread, dog. Come off some of that bread. For real, man, because I think it's time for y'all to invest and go ahead and try to get to the playoffs and also try to win the chip, man. You got an awesome offense. You know what I'm saying? Awesome offense, but you need to get your defense together. My wife in here talking sports, going in.
Impressive.
Look at her. Bill still, I got to put it up just because my lady going in. The Bills still a playoff caliber team as long as Josh Allen is healthy. This is very true. But they lost too many defensive pieces. Matt Milano, Tre'Davious White, Daquan Jones, Michael Hyde, aging, etc. Okay, Ms. Morris, go on in. The defense has gone from elite to bend the break. Allen is out there trying to play hero ball again. That's when the turnovers come. And she 100%.
And she is absolutely correct, man.
She is not lying.
Yeah, she is not lying. That's exactly what's going on.
That is facts about the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills.
That AFC East is going to be tough, man. And I'm going to tell you, I want y'all to listen to me what I'm about to say. The Jets and the Dolphins is going to determine who wins that division. Mm-hmm. And I ain't talking about from their record. I'm talking about between the Pats and the Bills. It's going to come down to them playing the Jets and the Dolphins that second game, that divisional game. Yeah. And they're going to be the determination on who win this division between the Pats and the Bills. If no one gets injured, is what I'm saying. Yeah. You watch and see what I tell you, because what Miami did last week, where'd that come from? What the Jets did last week, where'd that come from?
Who knows? All right, next question. Are the Colts for real or are they just lucky? Are the Colts for real or just lucky? Mr. Davis.
Nah, I think the Colts is real, man. I will say this when it comes to the Colts. Their biggest win against the Chargers, and their only loss was against the Rams. The rest of it is like middle of the road teams. But it's still an NFL team, and they still going out there and they're running that ball. Like, they have a balanced offensive defense all the way across the board. And when the run game ain't going, they get the little 5 and a cross, 10 outs, the wide, the slant routes. They do everything you need to do to win ball games, and I think they're legit. But they play your Steelers this weekend, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they gonna win again. Oh, I'm saying, it ain't took me long to understand how the Steelers work. I see it, and it ain't a lie. D giving my wife props. You know what I'm saying, for her football knowledge.
For sure.
All right, man. Are the Colts real or just lucky? Man, I think they both. I think they are real. I think they started out lucky. They didn't have no great schedule, but they played the games in front of them. They had to do what they had to do, and I think they got momentum right now. I think they got real momentum. Like you said, they are a very balanced team. And I think even one of them games they won without Daniel Jones. I think he was hurt one game, still winning. You know what I'm saying? So I just think this team is just high level, very, very good. And, we'll see as they keep playing. Who they play this week? And you say the Steelers. So they'll win again.
I believe they got the Steelers. So if they get but you got to think they're in the AFC South, man. That's Jags, Texas, and Titans. So, I mean, it's a weak division. They play those teams. That's 6 games right there. You know what I mean? You 7-1, there's 6 of them. Like I said, you beat the Chargers. That's your biggest win so far, because that's when the Chargers was really putting up them points, man. You know what I'm saying? They was rolling when they played. Chargers are 5-3 right now. And then the 49ers is the only loss that they have. And we already know what they've been doing. Shoot, they over there in that NFC West at the Rams. They lost against the Rams. I said the 49ers. They lost against the Rams, and the Rams are 5-2 in that NFC West. So to have your only loss to be against a division-leading team, and then an NFC squad, I'm impressed with them, man. I'm impressed, and I think it's real. I don't think it's lucky at this point.
I ain't gonna out how my wife getting all these answers. I know though, but Shane Steichen is the real deal. The number one reason the Colts are competitive. Steichen is one of the best play callers and developers of QB run game in the NFL, like Jalen Hurts. So he used to be the one for Jalen Hurts. She's right. I know. I ain't gonna out it. That's my lady. In a way, I think the Colts are. We'll end on. I think they're real. I think they are real. Time will tell, but I think they're real. I think they're a team of destiny, man. They got this momentum, man. Momentum is something. Some people think momentum is nothing in sports, and I just beg to differ. Momentum matters in hockey. Momentum matters in football. Momentum matters definitely in basketball. You know what I'm saying? You can even get momentum in baseball. Once you get, dudes, them bats get to going, or a pitcher get hot, he get a momentum, man. He's striking everybody out, and he get to rolling, man. And a good manager let him keep pitching till their arm about to fall off. You know, they used to do that back in the day. They pitch all 9 innings. You don't see that too much no more. I think that happened with the Dodgers in this during the playoffs. They let one go the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
No, you got it, bro.
Yeah, Vicky Osborne, she says, the Colts seem like they can do something. I'm praying that my Raiders will beat them on Sunday.
Hold on, let me see who the Colts got. Hold on.
Good luck on that, sis.
This weekend, the Colts got the Steelers this weekend.
Yeah.
So that's right. And then who she say got the Raiders this weekend?
She thought it was the Colts.
No, the Colts got the Raiders this weekend. Just going over it. The Raiders, they end up playing. They play the Jags this weekend. So hit or miss, but
Raiders
the Jaguars,
the Jags a little better.
Jags are better, and but they're not. They're inconsistent. They remind me of the Falcons.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Shout out to Hunter also. He got his first NFL touchdown last week.
Mm-hmm. All right. On to the next. Travis Hunter. Yeah, he sure did. All right. Next question. Moving to the NBA. Early NBA MVP race. Wemby, Jokic, or SGA? Why or why not? Wemby, Jokic, or SGA? Why or why not? Mr. Davis.
Right now, man, if it's going to be anybody, I'm going to say my why is Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
He became the first player with 100 points, 30 rebounds, 10 blocks in the first 3 games. I'm going to say that again. 100 points, 30 rebounds, and 10 blocks in the first 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching him run up the court like a point guard at 7'3", however tall he is, putting the ball through his legs, spin moves for jelly rolls. You dig what I mean?
Yeah.
My why not? Jokic has started the season with 3 straight triple-doubles. He make it look so easy that people just like, And SGA, MVP, he broke Michael Jordan's record. And I'm going to go through this, and it's a reason. He broke Michael Jordan's record for most points by an MVP from the previous season in the first 3 games, which is 90 points. Michael Jordan had 72. So my why is Wemby, and that's why. Because what Wemby is doing right now is a freak of nature, bro. Go ahead.
My why would be Wemby, but it's not for none of the reasons you said. It's going to be Wemby because they just want to vote for somebody different. That's why. Wemby is good. He is deserving of it, 100% deserving of it so far with only five or so games in the season. But he's been looking awesome, early. And it's very, very early. We ain't even got to 10 games yet. So we'll see as the season goes on. Also, we'll see if he don't get injured this year. No, hopefully he don't. Cross your fingers that he don't. Who I think it should be and who it probably will be deserving of it will be SGA again.
Yeah.
They 5-0 right now. Got the most wins in the NBA, right? They also missing his second best player. You know what I'm saying? Jay Will not playing. He out there, he got a cast on his arm, and he's still awesome. SGA he has the most ugly game to me. I don't like his game. It's boring. It's slick Kobe-esque, but not pretty. You know what I'm saying? He lives in the mid-range, which I do respect, but the way he moves and stuff and the way he draw kind of foul baits, I don't like that. But he's very good. Can't take nothing away from that dude. He's very good. He's the leader of that team, no question. They all follow him. They all respect him. They'll all be talking and acting goofy, and he'll say, hey, hush, and they all shut up. That's the leader. He's the leader. He ain't got no drama, no issues, so I respect him. I think this team is going to be awesome just like they was last year. If they don't get any more injuries, if he don't get hurt, they're going to be just as awesome. We can see they can still play without Jalen Williams. But I don't know
Jalen Williams and your boy Caruso out.
Yeah.
Alex Caruso. He's not even playing right now.
And they got this new little light-skinned dude dropping about 25 a night just out of nowhere. Dude was playing in not G League. He's playing in Summer League. Coming in.
Yeah, they had a good draft, bro.
They're just growing good dudes, man. They're just growing them out the ground like invasion of the body snatchers or something. All right. And as for Jokic, man, Jokic is still awesome, and I think it's just voters fatigue on Jokic. Kind of like what you said. It's just voters fatigue. You know, everything he does is we're just used to it now. And also, people be voting over flair and personality, things that shouldn't matter for the MVP, but they do it all the time because, unfortunately, a lot of the voters for the MVP live in New York, and that's what they look for, flash and all that. And beyond that, Wemby will be deserving. I think the most deserving would be SGA. And there's a dark horse. It's written on the question, but my dark horse, and you can do one if you want to, bro, would be Giannis. I think Giannis is going to have an MVP level season. He's averaging like 30-something right now, over 10 boards and like 7 assists. You know what I'm saying? Quietly. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is talking about it. Giannis is hooping because the same thing with Jokic. We're just used to it. Because Wemby is like the new Giannis all of a sudden.
Yes.
Go ahead,
I'm a what you just said, you added a fourth name, and all four of them names are foreign players.
Mm-hmm.
Like the best players in the league is not from the US. And you can hit me with the Anthony, you know what I'm saying, Edwards. You can do all that.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron, he's sitting down. But if you look at the top 5 players in the league right now, or the top 4 right now, we talking about in this first couple of weeks, it's all foreign-born players. You can still throw Luka in there. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but they all bringing flair. And yes, Giannis picked up his suitcases and went.
Oh, that boy! That boy, world traveler. Yeah, you hear me, Craig?
How you took 2 steps from the half court? I don't know.
Hey, I want us to answer this question right quick before we move on. How come voters didn't get fatigued with MJ? They did one year. I think somebody else won it 1 year when MJ was playing. I can't remember who it was. I know Olajuwon probably won it when he was sitting down on that, AKA go play baseball, AKA we suspended you. Nobody wanted to say that though, conspiracy theory.
But I promise you I was about to bring that up.
Oh, yeah.
The whole baseball thing with Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
With this gambling thing. So if he wasn't gambling on basketball.
Yeah,
he had different debts. Then all of a sudden he retired, went and played baseball for 2 seasons. That boy was suspended. They just couldn't tell us that.
Yeah.
And it finally leaked out years later that that's what the real deal was.
But to answer Mr. G's question, I say this. They didn't get fatigued because media was very different back then. Wasn't no social media. You know what I'm saying? Everything was print media. Right? And a lot of these people that's writing all that, he can go see them real quick. And MJ wasn't no nice guy. You know what I'm saying? So they I ain't gonna say he was Draymond, but you know how Draymond be punking these refs? MJ. Similar.
Yeah, that was MJ.
Yeah, that was MJ.
Hey, I'll say this and we can move on. You said it was print media back then. I still got 3 copies of when Jordan retired newspapers, bro. Like I still got them joints wrapped up. The original joints from when he retired. It had all his stats and all his. I still got them joints, bro, wrapped up in along with the basketball and all them cards, memorabilia, bro. So yeah, print media was real.
All right, I'm gonna let you because I don't understand it. I just typed it up the way you said it's putting focus on Lane Kiffin's coaching job fair or foul for Ole Miss. What does that mean?
Okay, so this is what I mean. So right now, Lane Kiffin's name is all out in the media. About where he may be going next.
Lane Kiffin is the coach of Ole Miss, if y'all don't know.
Ole Miss, football. Ole Miss coach. Is that fair or foul for Ole Miss for for their coach to be in the spotlight of who he coaching next? Is that fair or foul?
Since you asked a question, yes, it's fair. That's college football. It don't make sense in natural and real world. It's not fair. But this is what happens in college football. When you go to a school that's not a premier school, a LSU, a Alabama, you know what I'm saying, Florida, those type schools, you don't hear that at those type schools when you get good. When you get good, you just get to stay there and stay good. You never heard about Nick Saban going to Ohio State or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't leave Alabama for Ohio State. You feel me? But when they go to Ole Miss, the last you heard about Ole Miss is when Eli Manning was there. That's when you heard about Ole Miss for real on the big national stage doing a lot. But Lane Kiffin is a very good coach. He's and I think one of the biggest jobs he's being touted for is LSU. In my opinion, that would be a lateral move, although LSU is known as a better school. But the portal era and where you can pay folks and everybody can pay folks, LSU ain't the same, in my opinion. Recruiting ain't the same because your recruiting is more so on the portals than the people coming out of high school. High school don't matter as much as just getting the transfer portal type people. That matters more. And I think you can do that at Ole Miss. Also at Ole Miss, if he go a season and only win like 8 games, they ain't gonna be talking about firing him. Go 8 games. Look what the coach that just got fired at LSU. I think he was like 34-12, and you still got fired. That happens at LSU. That don't happen at Ole Miss. Go ahead, bro.
No, so I'm gonna say this is it's fair and foul, and it's also an advantage for Lane Kiffin because with the transfer portal, whoever at Ole Miss, this is the foul part. Whoever at Ole Miss, if the Ole Miss is trying to build that, if Ole Miss is trying to build that program up and Lane Kiffin go, guess what? Hey, I'm going here next year. I'm gonna go ahead and sign. Go ahead and hit the portal, and I'll snatch you up through the portal. No different than what Deion Sanders did with Hunter and his boys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on over with me. We going to Buffalo. We taking it to Buffalo. That's the foul part about it because it gives Ole Miss, it gives them a disadvantage, if you will. The fair part about it is now Lane Kiffin ain't got to win nothing because either way it go, he going to a top-notch job. But it's fair for him. You dig what I mean? So there's no pressure on Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss whatsoever this year because if we lose, then the media are gonna spin it. He wasn't worried about this team in the first place. He knew where he was going. He didn't. If they win, then you win, you transfer, and we won on top. I won the playoff game. We didn't win the championship, but we won us a bowl game, and I'm up out of there. And it'll go from there. But everybody coming out the woodworks for this. LSU, Florida, everybody's trying to pull him their way, and we'll see what happens. So it's foul in one way to Ole Miss, the university and the sports program, but it's fair for Lane Kiffin because he has the upper hand in all of this.
So, ask you this question: when this season's over, you think he should leave or stay at Ole Miss?
Honestly, unless he has one, you know how some of them coaches like that's my dream job.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I give an example. Let's just say I'm coaching Mizzou, and then Duke call. Deuces, you know what I'm saying? That's a dream job, and that's how I think you will leave it. But I don't know how he feels about LSU. Or now I did see an interview with Lane Kiffin where he says money is not the issue for him, but his agent saying one word, it's an issue for me. I need that %. We going
get
for the
paid one word, get paid.
So it matters to him. Lane ain't tripping of it, but his agent showed like, no, we gonna do is lucratively what makes sense for the both of us, not just you one word.
Right.
So it's one of those type situations.
I think in the case of if it's his dream job, I think that's out the picture. Cause he already had his dream job and got fired from there. His dream job was USC, and he got fired. You know what I'm saying? He got fired. They ain't let him get on the plane. You know what I'm saying? No, you fired, one word, catch a bus home. You know. But I think as for I think he should stay at Ole Miss, in my opinion. I think at this time, you know, why restart something you already got it going at Ole Miss. Ole Miss gonna be in the playoffs this year, most likely. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So they're gonna mess around being in the playoffs. They're in the top 10. They've been in the top 10 all year. So I just need to do this. Okay, Mr. G, sidebar before we move on to our pick'ems. Sidebar, do you guys get to watch preseason college basketball games? Yes, we can watch anything. I watched one the other night.
I did
on ESPN, too. On local TV. Oh, local TV, no. Only thing I watch on local TV right now is NBA because it's on ABC and NBC, but mainly NBC. So I've been loving being able to watch the NBA on NBC. That's been cool to me. But college basketball, not till the season start. I can't really watch college basketball on local TV.
Well, I can.
Because you can catch in the city they're in or whatever, right?
Yeah. Depending, I can catch the city because I got the ACC network, so I saw Duke blow out. Hey, Boozer looked good the other night, bro.
Yes, sir. Cameron Boozer, nice.
So
he gonna be.
We'll see. I know it's preseason. I know that was a sorry team they played. But go Duke, because I was very impressed. I will be at a game this year for sure, as soon as the government open back up. So
soon or very soon, Jesus' name. All right.
So
NFL Week 9 pick'ems.
Yeah, last week, C got me by one game. That game where the Thursday night game, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think my one word did to me. He looked over at that TV and saw who was winning, and I didn't because the game. You got to remember, we did our sports show on Thursday. The game was already going, and I didn't think about it. And he looked over and was like, I'm going with. I didn't have that advantage. So that one word got that one extra win. He went 8-5, and I went 7-6. Because because the rest of our picks was pretty much identical. So yeah, last week, week 8, I'm 7-6, C 8-5, and let's do these week 9 pick'ems, bro. Ravens versus Dolphins. Who you got?
Lamar
I know,
coming
right?
back. Ravens. Lamar coming back.
I put Ravens both. Giants versus 49ers.
49ers. Giants hurt.
Yep, both. Chargers versus Titans, both Chargers.
Chargers. Move on.
Chargers.
Moving right along.
yeah, we can. Yeah. Vikings versus Lions.
Lions.
Yeah, I already typed it, brother.
McCarthy coming back, but still Lions.
Falcons versus the Pats.
Miss G.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Colts versus Steelers.
Oh, Colts. Light work. I like the Steelers, but light work.
Broncos versus Texans.
Broncos. Giddy up.
Bears versus Bengals. Flacco may or may not play.
The Bears.
All right, you going with the Bears? I'm going with the Bengals, man. I went with the Bears last week, and they disappointed me.
They did. D said they disappointed her, too.
Panthers versus Packers.
Packers.
Yeah. Rams versus Saints.
The Rams.
I typed it, brother.
Right.
Jags versus Raiders.
Sorry, my sis in the chat, but I'm going Jags.
Yeah, both. The game of the week, in my opinion, Chiefs versus Bills.
Where is it? Where is it at? Can you see? Where is it? Where they playing it?
Hold on, brother.
Hold on, I can find it.
I'm right here. It's just
at Buffalo. I go Bills. They playing in Buffalo.
You doing Bills? I'm actually gonna go with the Chiefs, man.
Okay.
Seahawks versus Commanders.
Seahawks.
Yeah, they didn't burn me 2 straight weeks. I'm definitely going Seahawks. And this is the freaking I don't know bowl. Cardinals versus Cowboys, man.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm going to Cowboys, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They seem to play the Cardinals pretty good.
Still saying Cowboys.
All right, so here we go, man. For week 9 pick'ems, I'm gonna reroute Ravens versus Dolphins. Both going with the Ravens. 49ers versus Giants, both 49ers. Chargers versus Titans, both with the Chargers. Vikings versus Lions, both Lions. Falcons versus Patriots, we both going with the Pats. Colts versus Steelers, both going Colts. Broncos versus Texans, both going Broncos. Bears and Bengals, C going with the Bears. I'm going with the Bengals. Panthers versus Packers, we both doing Packers. Saints and Rams. Jags versus Raiders, both doing the Jags. Chiefs and Bills at Buffalo, I'm going with the Chiefs. C going with the Bills. Seahawks versus Commanders, we both doing Seahawks, and we both doing Cowboys over the Cardinals. That is our week 9 pick'ems.
All right. 1 minute late, but we ready to go.
We are 1 minute late. Yo, you ever thought I'd enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast? How can I help support them? How can I be a blessing to them? Look, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. We need to do this. Smash that like button. If you've already hit the subscribe and notification, don't do it again.
Please don't.
You want to sow a seed? Just go to the Cash App, not the same podcast. NotTheSamePodcast.com/support. If you're tuning in and wonder what happened to the highlights and all this, that, and the third, look, one word: NFL, NBA, MLB. These they look meta be meta, and they catch us every time, and they black us out, so we can't transfer from YouTube to our website whenever we do that. So we just gonna chill out on the highlights, and we'll let the big boys do whatever it is that they do. Also, in the chats, we thank everybody that was in the chats.
Yes,
we appreciate all our sneaker peekers for tonight. We're going to wrap this up. See, you got something to tell them about tomorrow, bro?
Tomorrow, we'll be back with our Hot Topic and Music show. Make sure you tune in at the same time that you came in today, playing the latest and greatest in CHH and positive music. We said positive music. You know what I'm saying? Non-vulgar, but positive. With that being said, man, we'll be back, like as we said, tomorrow. And I am C. Micah.
I'm Robert Dean.
And we are out, man. We're going to see y'all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat place.
Boy, that's same. Yeah, tell them it's not the same. Not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same. Boy, I feel like Robert Dean, and just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C making this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this Lace Arena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand is not the same. Not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode about the